My goodness, I found yet another 2024 Chevy Silverado 2500 ZR2 AEV Bison truck. The only difference is this one has the gas engine. Now we gotta talk about it. Does the diesel option actually add value at trade-in? That is the question, because I just did a video on a diesel truck this month, and we get to see if that engine really does help these trucks hold value. I think some of you guys are gonna be shocked and a little hurt by this video. Just saying, just saying. I borrowed the ZR2 from Jerry Seiner, GMC here in South Jordan, Utah. If you would like to purchase it, it is available for sale. Ask for Frank. Let's go ahead and check out the original window sticker so you guys can see pricing at the time this truck was new. So here's that description of the truck with the colors here. And base price back in 2024 was $70,600. You guys see it had the Bison package for $9,135. Technology package here. Sunroof, fifth wheel prep, and the block heater. So destination is $1995, which is higher today. And total price of this truck back then was $85,145. Clean Carfax, one owner. No accidents, but for a gas truck, they drove it a lot, and I cannot wait to show you guys the price difference between this and that diesel later in the video. This is probably one of the best looking trucks on the market, and if it's not the best looking truck, it's the toughest looking one for sure. When you get these bumpers, it's a game changer. Love the AEV bumpers. The only problem is, if you're looking for these bumpers and skid plates and wheels that are just a different design from the stock ones, if you're looking for those things to give you more value, that package does not do that for you. You're buying this truck for you, and when you go to trade it in, it's like it's aftermarket bumpers, because the last truck, it just depreciated. So with that being said, these bumpers are very expensive if you want to go aftermarket, which they are available now. Now on this one, there is a little bit of rash that is through. You can see right there. And these bumpers are powder coated and e-coated too. You have your recovery hooks. You can add a winch if you like. On this, oh, actually on this side too, there's a little bit of curb rash. Hopefully you guys see all that. But on the front, there's no damage here. Must have hit something. That's all. Now that hood scoop is fixed because it is the gas engine, but you guys see here you have really good skid plates, which are good for splash protection as well. The AEV wheels, which help protect your lug, or not your lugs, but your valve stem here if you plan on going off-road. And the tires look pretty good. These are basically 35-inch tall tires. If you want to see the size, this is what is it, 305/70/18, which is like 34.8 inches tall, 12 inches wide. And then there's that Multimatic. Hopefully you guys will see some of your stamped skid plates right there. This one doesn't have any running boards. They did widen the stance with the fender flares. They shortened the mud flaps front and rear. 36-gallon fuel tank, more Multimatic, which is the dynamic suspension spool valve setup. 5 loops in that main pack. More AEV bumpers. Now this truck does have the LED taillights. There was a constraint last year for these taillights. So some trucks got them, some didn't. For the rear bumper, you can add the pods, which are the lights. Rear parking sensors, you'd probably notice. Did it have some in the front? Did it? I didn't think so, but I figured I would just check one last time. That's why they hit something right there. More recovery hooks, and they do black out this part of the bumper with the AEV edition. Now, they do give you a matching wheel and tire, which I like. 373 rear with an electronic locker. I always say 342 because I do so many diesel truck videos. that I just mess it up. Bed looks great, and I don't know if you guys noticed on the side of the truck, there's like a little dent right here maybe. It's not bad at all, but there's no scratches or anything on the side. Whoever had the truck didn't take it off road, or they didn't take it mud bogging, I should say. Remember, back then, they used to do the stamping for the truck model. They don't do that anymore. 4 and 7 pin for that 5th wheel prep package. This is my first time showing a payload for a gas Chevy too, because dealers don't normally order these trucks this way out here in Utah. I guess people got deep pockets, so they'd rather have the diesel. All right, let's go ahead and check out what's under the hood. Look at this. Someone blessed this truck with an S&B intake. It should have been Banks. I'm just saying, it should have been a Banks one, but S&B's under the hood. Actually, I don't know if Banks even has one for the 2024 model year. That's probably why they went this route. But I do have a discount code in the description if you would like some Banks products. You get 10% off. This is the L8T gas V8 6.6 liter displacement. It's going to have 401 horsepower, 464 pound-feet of torque. All that power goes to that 10-speed stamp-approved Allison, which was added for that 2024 model year truck. This whole truck was refreshed, and I think they should have added more horsepower. That's just me, but it's adequate when you're 4,000 feet above sea level. And hopefully in the future they will add a tune or something like that we can have. That way we can get maybe 50 more horsepower by using premium fuel. I would love to have that. I mean, out here in Utah you have 85 and 91. I go to Costco, so I use the 91 when I have my L8T, and people got mad at me like, why are you using 91 when the truck only asks for regular gas? Because I'm not putting 85 in this truck. And the owner's manual told you not to, so that's why I was burning 91. So yeah, the other side of the truck I didn't really show it to you guys. It was great. There's no damage. Let's go ahead and check out the interior. I have to be honest with you guys in this video. I'm not a fan of the gray stone. This is my second time seeing the seats. And maybe it's just me, they just look dingy. Maybe if I have a chance, maybe I'll bring some cleaning products and wipe these down to see if I can make them look a little bit better. But these don't look that great to me. And I think I might do that. I might just go ahead and, you know, bring some water and some soap, get them nice and clean, and then do some leather renewer on these. But yeah, my seats, I have to show it to you maybe in a later video, but my seats look so much better than these. And my seats, I believe, are also real leather because I have an AT4X. But nevertheless, the Bose premium sound system's there. You have the seat memories. It's not a bad color for the gray stone. I guess it just looks dirty to me when it's not a brand new truck, because all I do is brand new truck videos. So when I see it brand new, it looks great. When I see it with 30,000 miles on it, it doesn't look so good. Now stepping inside, you have the large screens, heated and ventilated seats, dual climate control. And if I haven't said it yet, this truck has 27,557 miles. Sunroof's right there. Overall, the interior looks like a brand new truck basically, and it is because it only has 30,000 miles on it. So whoever had it, they did drive a lot. But yeah, overall the interior looks great. You guys want to take it for a quick drive? Let's go. Having that intake system, I wonder if it's going to make a difference. I wish I had another truck that was stockier just to get an idea, but this truck having the AEV edition, it's kind of heavy, and I'll show you guys the numbers here on the door in a second, but it is a heavy truck, so that's going to make a difference as well. But one thing I'll tell you, you know, it's 89 degrees outside right now. Whenever you have the air condition, this is just a recommendation. I'm thinking about doing a longer form video on this. When I get home, what I'll do is I'll turn off the recirc, and then when I get to my house inside the garage, I'll turn off the AC. That way you can dry off. What is it that needs to be dried off? Someone can tell me in the comment section. I can never remember. Is it the condenser? What is that smell, basically, is what I'm trying to say. And what I'm talking about right now is this truck has that smell, and I hate that smell, oh my gosh, it makes me want to like gag. But yeah, when you have a car that's, you know, been used a good bit in the summertime with the air condition, it's just good to get that, you know, that condensation buildup out of there so it can dry out, and that way it doesn't get like that mildew smell or mold. I don't know what that smell is. It doesn't smell good though. But this truck does feel a little bit more responsive down low, and it could be because of the intake system. Let's see. I'm gonna take my foot off the gas, and then, oh yeah, it's actually a little bit more peppy. It's still slow, but it's a little bit more peppy actually. Let's see. I'm gonna let the RPMs go down. All right. Oh yeah, it's snappy. It is way more snappier with that intake system. Tires, they're just the same as mine. A little bit of a howl, not bad. Brakes, this is a heavy truck. That's all I'm gonna say. I can see you going through some brakes at about 50-60,000 miles with a gas pickup, not having that exhaust brake, just saying. So here it is. This truck today is worth $67,500. Now remember, this truck was 85 grand. Here it is, one more time, just in case you forgot, because I forgot. 85,145. From that in a year down to 67.5. Now, how much depreciation did this truck take compared to the diesel? Let's find out. So here are the numbers for the gas truck. I don't know what the customer got, obviously, for trade-in value. I don't know what they paid for the truck when it was brand new, but I figure we can base it off of what the truck depreciated at for the sale price here. So that's showing 21% depreciation in a year. Now, obviously, the first year you take the biggest hit on your car, but one thing I like to show too is a potential loss, just to kind of give you an idea here. So I don't know what the customer paid, as I said. So let's just assume they paid MSRP, because back then a lot of people were paying that for the diesels, and I want to keep it apples to apples here. So figure MSRP, 7% tax, figure $800 in fees when they bought it brand new, and then let's just assume they got $5,000 less than this selling price here. So figure all that is about a 35% loss. Now, look at the difference here. Now, one thing I will say is this gas truck did have more miles, and this gas truck is certified. This diesel, when I did this video, was at a Ford dealer. So it is possible that this truck could have had a higher selling price if it were certified. So just keep that in mind. But all in all, I don't really think that diesel versus gas for depreciation is a big number. Obviously, yeah, the diesels are more sought after, but there's a lot more diesels in the marketplace for sale. So if someone is looking at a gas pickup, there's a lot less available in specific trim. So that could be a benefit to the gas truck nonetheless, but let me know you guys' thoughts down below. Gross axle weight rating out front is going to be 5,200 pounds. The rear is 6,600 pounds. GVWR is 10,850 pounds. All-in payload is 2,948 pounds. This truck is just under 8,000 pounds. 16,000 pound conventional towing, 16.9 gooseneck. So the gooseneck does go down slightly with this truck. And then tire pressure is 45 out front. Oh wow, that's lower than, I think that's lower than mine. 55 in the rear. I guess maybe for the gas trucks, it's a little bit lower. I think mine is 55 all the way around. Good to know. But what do you guys think? This is definitely a little shocking to me. Diesel does not really hold much more value, but there is more diesel trucks out there. So that's just something you have to consider. You're not going to get much more value when there's a lot of supply. So for the gas trucks, there's not as many out there, so potentially that could be why these, you know, are depreciating about the same. You guys see right there, if you're looking to use this for a bed camper, 2,198 pound capacity for this truck, and that's because it has the upgraded front axle. Be sure to subscribe to the channel. I have some stuff I'm working on here. you know, YouTube ain't paying like they used to, so now your boy is at the drawing board again, and I'm kind of happy. You know, whenever I get challenges, this makes me work harder, and I feel more at peace. I guess I'm just not someone that can just relax. I can never relax, guys. I just want you to know, I will die early probably because I'm just always doing something. I don't have time ever, and that's okay, because when I'm dead, I'll have the rest of my life to sleep.